Hey everybody, back already. This is kind of like a video response in the sense that a friend of mine did this, and it's 20 questions, and it starts with where were you born? I was born on the state line of Kentucky and Tennessee, so I am Southern bred. Who was the most important person growing up, and why? That would easily, hands down, be my father. Not my biological father, but my father just the same. The man taught me everything that I know, and just not everything that he knows because he didn't have enough time. Um, so my hat's off to you, Pop. I love you, and hope to see you again soon. What's my favorite color? Probably blue, I guess. It's probably what everybody said. I don't know, blue, green, something like that. What's my favorite movie? Being a huge horror movie fan, I would have to say the original Night of the Living Dead, the black and white version. Do you think people have a soul, however you define that? Yes, I do. Um, Leading into the next question, do you believe in the possibility that God exists? Well, anything is possible. I was raised a Christian, went to church until I was 16, 17 years old, and I'm not so sure anymore. There's so much going on out there in the world that it's hard to believe that there's someone out there so caring and so loving that he would let all of these things go on. Not to mention that there are so many different religions that believe in different deities. Who's to say who's right and who's wrong? Have I ever been bungee jumping? Yes, I have. I wouldn't recommend it. It scared the shit out of me. If you could solve one and only one world problem, what would it be? And I will agree with my friend, racism, because you don't have to be white to be a racist. Do you believe that there might be aliens out there that have visited the Earth from time to time? Hell, I guess. I mean, why not? In a universe this vast, it's kind of naive of us to think that we're the only form of civilized life, but then again, I'm not a scientist, so, hell, I have no idea. Did I have a pet growing up? Well, for those of you that know me now, I have a frickin' petting zoo in my house, so yes, I had pets growing up, lots of them. But I will harken back to my first pet, which was a cute little black cat named Duchess. And I found her dead out in the alley one day and had to bury her all by myself. And it was heartbreaking. So I loved that cat. Is there a circumstance that would warrant the death penalty? Plenty. Take your pick. And as my friend had said, the prisons are basically just becoming, holiday inns. I mean, there's some people, they enjoy that sort of thing. They go out and do something to get themselves thrown in prison. It's easy not to work, get 3 meals a day, let the state wipe your ass for the rest of your life. So, yeah, go ahead and, as long as you know they did it, kill as many as you want. If I could have a super sense, what would it be? Sight, smell, hearing, touch, or taste? I would say hearing, because I'm a musician, so, the better I could hear, the better musician I would be, maybe? I don't know. If someone offered me enough money to live the rest of my life, how much would be enough? And you can really, a couple hundred billion would be great, but realistically, probably give me 10, 15 million, and I could live very comfortably the rest of my life, buy a little bit here, and invest some, and I think I could get by on that. But if somebody out there just wants to give me a million, I'll take it. I'm not going to turn it down. I got nothing against money, and I never have. How old do I think I'll be when I die? Well, I ride back and forth to New Orleans every day from Mississippi. I'm in a car about 3.5 hours a day, and nobody around here knows how to drive. So I come pretty close to dying every day, so I'd really rather not speculate on that one. What time did I go to bed last night? Last night was unusual for me. I stayed up until about about 1 o'clock. Since I've been up since 4 o'clock yesterday morning, that's a little later than I normally stay up on Friday nights now. Saturday nights are kind of my night to stay up, so I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight. Ask me again tomorrow. If I were asked the top 3 things that I like about myself, what would those 3 things be? Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, and I don't never really think of things like that. I'm a musician. I guess I like that about myself. I'll give the shirt off my back to a friend if you're in my little inner circle of people. I generally don't tend to, let a lot of people in. I can count the people that I truly trust on one hand with fingers to spare. But, I don't know. I kind of like my hair. I've had it for years, so I guess that's it. That's kind of a ridiculous question. If I could have any profession in the world that would support me, what would it be? Well, that's easy enough. Musician, or a songwriter, or a guitar tech, or a groupie, or a stagehand, or whatever. Something to do with music. Thank you, Storm. If I could go back in time once, where would it be? And yes, I can come back when I'm done. I've really thought about that one, and I'm not sure. I think I'd like to go back in time sometime in the 40s when my dad was a kid. I think my dad would have been really cool as a kid, maybe around his teen years and been one of his teenage buddies. I think we'd have had a lot of fun. What's my favorite meal? This is kind of tooting my own horn, but I make this weird chicken dish, and I don't even know what you call it, but it's got chicken and cream of mushroom, cream of celery, cream of chicken, 3 or 4 different bags of mixed cheeses and sour cream. It's ungodly good. I mean, you'd have to have it to know what I'm talking about. And finally, if you want to say something that not many people know about me, what would it be? And I don't really know. There's a lot of things people don't know about me, and that's kind of on purpose. So, I'm not really sure. I guess the only thing that a lot of people don't know about me is, I fear no man or beast, but I fear death. Because nobody's really sure what happens, least of all me, and aside from my religious beliefs and views and so forth, I don't even have an opinion as to what happens when you die, because I've never talked to anybody that's dead. So anyway, y'all are welcome to take these questions, and I think there's probably a way that I can post it up there on my thing, but I just started doing this, so I don't really know how to do all that. So you might have to do what I did and just write them down off of my video. That's what I did with my buddies. So if there's anything anybody else wants to know about me, or any kind of videos y'all want me to post, I've got tons of shit to say. I just don't know what everybody wants to hear. So y'all feel free to drop me a line, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later.